And there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Jones in at the point. And for the Wizards, we've got Rui Hachimura. Also Miles Turner out there. Avdia out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Griffith in at the 1 spot. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's Clarkson. Alexander, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Passes it to Avdia. Here's Griffith. And Chris, big shot makers really stand out this time of year. Is clutch play something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with that trait?
You know, I'm not sure. You know, for me, I think it's something that you're born with. You got to want that shot. You got to not care about the ones you could miss, but only. Think about the ones you could make, and so I definitely think you need to have skill, but wanting it, I think that's something that you're born with.
Here's Griffith, following the score by New Orleans. Right side Beal, they double-team Beal. Shot clock at 6, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Washington with it. Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Clarkson. For the finish. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Nice, the quick hands of Clarkson. Gets the steal, then right in the transition.
Here's Griffith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the pass to Hachimura. Beal gets a wide open look. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively. Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Now, here's Avdia, covered by Oubre. Jones finds Williamson. Oubre, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Turner passes to Beal. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
Beal is graceful on the drive. Clever at finding ways around the defense.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Scott Brooks. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. See how that goes, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The shot from 20 feet away. Avdia can't hit.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Oubre outside, and the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it goes down 2 points.
And this is where Clarkson can do a lot of damage. I mean, that in-between area.
And here's Avdia. 20 points for him last game against Golden State.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved. Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Pass to Beal. There's the three, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To the middle, Turner with the steal. And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Here's Beal. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Beal's got 12 points in the game.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Jones from outside. Here's Alexander. Turner covering. And it's Williamson missing.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Here's Griffith. Williamson with the block.
Well, what I love about Williamson, I mean, sure, he can get up, but it's the timing of the jump that makes him special as a rim protector. Now, they've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Outside, Beal. Avdia with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Griffith can't get it to go. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
Passes it to Turner. Beal against Clarkson. Now Beal. 25 points last game. 5 on the clock. Back to Turner. And the shot goes in.
We've seen Beal evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Oubre outside.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Here's Avdia. And it's Oubre off the drive, and that one is good. Oubre's got 9 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Now, here's Oubre. A 20-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Oubre. They lead by 7. Williamson kicks to Clarkson. Jones, no one around him, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Oubre against Dinwiddie, and that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Sheldon. Bradley passes to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Beal with it. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Williamson with the ball. And finished off by Oubre.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Beal after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Dinwiddie against Jones. Dinwiddie kicks to Bradley. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Bradley no good on the free throw. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They lead by 7, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
Now here's Dinwiddie. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. With the teardrop, he lays it in. And now just a 5-point New Orleans lead.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. On the wing, Turner. Down low. Here's Bradley. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Washington calls timeout. We're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
Turner dishes to Bradley. Turner looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And finished off by Oubre.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Dinwiddie. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Wizards with possession. Bradley finds Dinwiddie. The Wizards working the ball around now. The Wizards with another miss. New Orleans leading by 9. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift on his hands. And we all know how it is.
Washington's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Turner. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. And Bradley gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bounce pass from Beal. Here's Dinwiddie. Shot clock reset for Washington. Here's Turner. It's blocked.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Williamson, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Oubre, defended by Sheldon. Goes up on the high post, and it's Bradley with the rebound.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Dinwiddie dishes to Beal. Back to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Clarkson. And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for the New Orleans Pelicans. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in.
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. Two advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, Zion Williamson is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Johnson, and it's Alexander, and at the 5 down low. There's Sheldon. Williamson with the block. Oubre kicks to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, once Williamson gets downhill, late contact is going to have no effect at all.
Wizards trailed by 16. There's Beal with the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnson. Beal pulls it in.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Oubre against Wallace. Left side, Bradley. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Dinwiddie outside. Wallace outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. You look at the Wizards. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Fires for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Sheldon. Here's Griffith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Johnson. Williamson against Hachimura. Yep, that one goes. Oubre's got 15 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Washington calls timeout. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Back to Wallace. Plays it up and banks it in. Wallace has got his first points of the game.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Griffith passes to Wallace. Drops in the layup for two. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Williamson, the pass to Johnson. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Wizards trail by 18. Here's Griffith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one drops.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Johnson finds Williamson. To the paint. And Sheldon pulls it down. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
And here is Wallace. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Pelicans.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
We're not used to seeing a guy as big as Williamson with that quick of a first step.
For New Orleans, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
At the line for
the first free throw is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Looking at Williamson's size, I mean, skill and athleticism. I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
Here's Griffith. Pelicans pull it in. From deep three-point range, that shot off the mark. And the Wizards now going the other way. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Pass to Hachimura. That's good on the jump shot. Hachimura's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Hachimura has confidence in his jumper, so he doesn't hesitate in catch and shoot situations.
Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Oubre. Back to Johnson. Off target with his three. Wizards trailed by 18. Outside, Sheldon to the inside. Griffith passes to Bradley. Now Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Hachimura uses the glass to finish the layup. Hachimura's got 9.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The drive by Williamson, and it's blocked.
On defense, Hachimura works to utilize his wingspan, comes after the shot with all of his reach.
Here's Griffith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hachimura the pass to Griffith, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Pass to Sheldon. Back to Hachimura. Here's Griffith. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core. And
Pelicans leading by 20. Turner is out there with Hachimura. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Griffith in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Here's Griffith. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lob pass to Oubre. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A guy you want to run the offense through. Zion showing he can make plays for others, not just himself.
Washington shooting well. They're at 45%. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The Pelicans have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And what focus from Hachimura, embracing the contact and just working his way through it.
Williamson against Hachimura. From deep. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Griffith, defended by Jones. Out to Turner, the three. but they recover it. Hachimura the pass to Beal. Here's Griffith, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And that one good from Clarkson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Beal can't get it to go.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Oubre can't get it to go. For Washington, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Williamson. Avdia the pass to Griffith. And another miss by Washington.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Beal the pass to Griffith. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Misses off the left iron. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Williamson finds Oubre. Tries again. It's tipped. Here's Griffith. He's covered by Clarkson. They get a hand on it. Griffith passes to Hachimura. And good that time. Hachimura's got 13.
But look at Hachimura making good use of his length. I mean, he goes up inside and reaches through to a shot.
Williamson looking it over. Pass to Alexander. Back to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
At 270, Zion is built to take punishment, and he's built to dish it out.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Wallace is checked in for Avdia. And the Pelicans also making a change. Randall's checked in for Jones. For Washington, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Griffith passes to Turner. Dishes to Beal. Tipped away. And now the Pelicans on the break. Clarkson's running. The open shot, Oubre. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Basket counts.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Williamson against Hachimura. Back to Randall. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Griffith. He's defended by Randall. Griffith can't get it to go.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Williamson right side. Back to Clarkson. And that one is hammered home.
Good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Griffith. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the 3 off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Alexander and the powerful one-handed slam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Griffith, covered by Oubre. Griffith passes to Hachimura. It's three-pointers off the mark.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
In transition, here come the Wizards. Alexander grabs the board, and it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 14-6 run, and that one's good. Williamson.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Griffith. On the wing, Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Oubre. Here's Williamson. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Johnson's checked in. On defense, the Wizards. Williamson dishes to Oubre. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Johnson against Wallace. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The pass to Hachimura. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hachimura's got 17. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for New Orleans. Williamson double teamed. Johnson wide open. He fires. Second chance shot. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And let's see how the Seeds look out west going into the playoffs. You take a look at the Pelicans. Right now they've acquired the second best record in the conference.
And I think for New Orleans, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Alexander. New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Oubre outside. Williamson against Hachimura. Here's Johnson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Johnson's got his second bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, we've been waiting for Hachimura to go off here tonight. Just keeps finding buckets for himself.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the run.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, he feels the contact and converts regardless. That type of effort will energize Hachimura's teammates.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What a story Rui Hachimura is, the first ever.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Kelly Oubre out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Randall. And it's Gabriel in at the center. Jones against Dinwiddie. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Randall outside. Over Beal. No good off the front iron. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Beal's got 7 now in this quarter.
Such a dangerous scorer. Bill, he's superb at knowing when to fire immediately.
Oh!
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there. The D didn't know what to do.
Wizards have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Avdia gets the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside, Beal. For 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around their neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's the teardrop, and that one drops for him.
There we go!
Pelicans leading by 20. Williamson outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Williamson's got 28 points for the game.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Sheldon. The Wizards working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie kicks to Avdia. Offline with his 3.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's the dish to Beal. It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Jones is running. And the basket is good.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Wallace kicks to Beal. Pass to Dinwiddie. Beal against Randall. Beal, the pass to Wallace. Shoots over Oubre. Got a piece of it. Williamson outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Outside, Sheldon. He kicks to Beal. It's stolen by Randall. He dishes it to Williamson. Back to Randall. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They're at a loss defensively as how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
Wizards have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Pass to Sheldon. Dishes it to Beal. It's stolen by Randall. Passes to Jones. Over in the corner, Williamson. Randall kicks to Jones. Back to Randall. Williamson outside. There's the pass to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans.
That free throw good from Randall. New Orleans making some changes here. Portis, he's checked in for Williamson. Weber comes in for Oubre, and it's Evans in for Jones. Wizards shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with